Hi everybody, this is just a short video explaining how you might want to go about writing your thesis for paper 2. You'll notice the format is pretty similar to the video on how to do your thesis for paper 1, except for this time we're focusing on American values. So let's go ahead and I'm going to walk you through it real fast, and at this point I would highly recommend that you pull your assignment sheet up of what I'm asking you to do in unit paper 2 and make sure that you kind of have that on hand as you kind of think about your thesis and you watch this video. So first, what this assignment's essentially asking you to do is focus or choose an issue that you want to focus on. So I had some ideas listed here, but you can find more ideas on the assignment sheet. But yeah, I mean, we covered so many things in this unit. I mean, there's so many issues you could talk about, some of which we didn't focus on as specifically as others, but that's totally up to you if you want to kind of think outside of the box. But of course you can talk about automation, its impact on jobs, changes to government assistance programs, a better way to foster meritocracy or equal opportunities for all, the effect of unequal wealth distribution, maybe the effect the 2008 financial crisis has on current jobs. All of that is up for grabs. Education, should college be free, all that. So let's say you do want to talk about college education. You want to talk about, maybe you read Derek Johnson's piece, The Scariest Student Loan Number, and it kind of stuck with you, and you're in college right now, so maybe that's something relevant to you. So you say, yeah, college is expensive. I want to talk about that. Well, my question to you then, and what you should be asking yourself, is what do you think you would change? I mean, how would it be different? Okay, college is expensive, but that's a very complicated issue. Public universities receive federal funding as well as taking money from students for tuition. Maybe you think that it just should be free. Like, you shouldn't have to pay to go to college in the United States. Some industrial or countries in the industrial world and the first world have free public institutions for college, so maybe you think the United States should do that too. My next question to you would be then, as you're crafting your thesis statement, is why? Again, you'll want to, just like in the first paper, come up with a claim. So for this example, maybe you say, tuition to public universities should be funded by the United States government completely. And then, of course, you would need reasons. These are just some example reasons, but you start to see that you'll want to, again, craft reasons around some of the topics and some of the pieces that we've explored in this unit. And of course, you can always find additional outside research as well. But maybe in this sample thesis I say it should be funded by the United States government because of the shifting nature of occupations in America. So in that you could hit heavily on wealth inequality and how that ties into the need for free public institutions. And then maybe you want to focus on how education is inherently beneficial to citizens. You could again bring up that Derek Thompson article, and there's so many different outside research and resources you could use to back up that point. Of course, you remember that you have to organize your paper by your reasons, but it depends on what you're saying. So you need to make sure that you don't just use the first two reasons that come to mind, and certainly don't have them in that order just because you thought of them that way. You'll want to really think about the benefit your reasons provide for your claim and make sure that you order it to have the most significant rhetorical effect or persuasive effect. In the end, I need you to think. So as you go into doing this topic pitch and thesis statement, just like last time, really deeply consider the issue at hand. Make sure you write about something that means something to you or that you're interested in, or something you want to learn more about. If you have questions or concerns, feel free to shoot me a message on campus and I'd be happy to answer them. Thanks, guys.